that means is this. Two ticks.
So we will record an interview?
Yeah. That's what we're doing now.
Okay.
Right, so at the moment, this is what you're seeing on the stream. Yeah? So that's what we've got. So are you guys ready?
Yeah. Wait.
Right, I'll count you in, okay?
I put that.
Wait, let me laugh. Get it out. Sorry. Okay, I'm ready. Sorry. I'm more full of life than a fool. Yeah.
Okay. Brrr.
Okay.
But you are the interviewer and I am the interviewed.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, do you want to swap? You want to swap chairs then? Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe-
Maybe over there or.
Maybe the interviewer can go in the seat and the interviewed. What do you think? Does it make more sense?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It does actually.
Ooh, that's comfy and warm now.
It looks like I'm levitating. You can't see the chair. You could laugh, Don. It's true. I sat down in the place before I bought it, and I'm like, oh my god, it looks like I'm levitating in it. Yeah. Hey, God.
It's like a yoga master.
Yeah. Hey, you can see the top of the chair. Anyway. It's okay.
Okay, you guys ready? Well, I'll count you in, okay? 5, 4, 3, 2.
Hi everyone, this is For Our People Community TV channel, and my name is Trini, and I am here with Yuri Green from Yam and Banana Productions.
Hello.
Hi Yuri.
Hi.
How's it been?
Very good.
Well, we haven't seen each other for a long time, so this is nice to catch up because we used to work together up in Pumba
Yeah.
on the Dalaras
Studio.
Studio.
Yeah.
And then so here we are again on a different project. And
Yeah.
that's really cool.
There is one certain thing in life, and is that everything change.
Yes, you have to in order to grow and develop and create the life that you want for yourself.
Yeah.
So I know that you're a reggae musician,
And yeah, and Bashman, and yeah.
but you're a jack of all trades and a master of many because I know you're also a producer for the studio. I know you've got your own band.
Hmm.
And I know you've been doing a lot of gigs around the country, but I also know that you originally from Barcelona in Spain.
Yeah, that's
So
it.
tell us a bit about your history, like what brought you from Spain to Bristol.
All right. The first time I came to Bristol was in 2006, and I came for this Erasmus exchange student
Okay.
because I was doing fine arts because I also do like painting and some visual arts.
Yes, I know you.
Or I used to, because now with the music I'm so busy I don't do it much. But I was doing that, and I came to Bristol. And being in here, I met a different artists, because I was doing music as well at the time with different bands in Spain. And in here, I met people like Danny Oms, you know, this producer. Danny Oms, yeah, is a Londoner based in Bristol for a good while now, and is a bad boy producer. And we met in this place in Easton called Kebele. Have you heard about Kebele? It's kind of an anarchist community center. It's in Robertson Road, near the Black Swan. Yeah, and they do lots of like meetings and some talks, and it's a nice melting pot of different initiatives from the community. And I met Dan there, and we started making music. And well, from there on, I also met Jimmy Khan, another artist from Spain based in Bristol. I joined his band, and that's mainly what I was doing musically in Bristol, and that's why I came for arts, but then I got involved in music projects here.
Okay, so how
just
did
naturally.
you manage to be the producer, and tell us a bit more about Yam and Banana. What
Okay.
do you all do?
Well, as a producer, when I came to Bristol, I was just an artist, just a singer mainly. And with Dan, with this producer, I started doing mainly like voicing his instrumentals, his productions. But also working with him so close, I saw how he was working, and I got the thirst for also producing my own stuff. So when I went back to Spain a year after, in 2007, I went back to Spain. And I started like getting into the production side of things as well. Getting my laptop and starting doing my first productions. And then when I came back in Bristol in 2012, 5 years after, which in Barcelona I had a different project as well, like a band called Universal Rockers, like more like roots reggae stuff. But then I came back to Bristol in 2012, and I linked up back again with Dan. And then Jimmy introduced me to Stephen Russell, a Jamaican musician.
Oh yeah, I remember Stephen. What's going on with him? What's he up to?
Stephen is a basker. He's like a full-on basker. He does lots of basking. Also, I think he's got some food business at the moment. But he's like a very good guitarist, pianist, good musician, and he's doing lots of basking. And Stephen introduced me to Jack Harvey, Norris B, all these guys when they were setting up the Dalaras studio. And you. And then is when I went to the studio and I was not that into like technical side of things. Then I said, oh, I need Dan here. He will be a good help, So I called Dan and he got involved. So yeah, working in that studio is when we needed a name, because we said, oh, we're producing our own sound. We've got a unique kind of vibe, like this kind of reggae bashment with some UK influences as well, some grimy kind of beats as well. So we said, oh, we need a name. We started to think like a name related with Caribbean food, because the place was quite a Caribbean, like Jamaican vibe.
Yes.
And with maybe breadfruit or ackee and sulfur. And then he was talking with our friend Jay, and Jay came out with Yam and Banana.
Yes, I really love it. It's a name that actually sticks. It's so easy to remember because it's food we cook more or less every week. Do you know what I mean? So it's really good, really refreshing.
Yeah.
So tell me a bit of what you've done with Yam and Banana since then.
Well, since then, it's been mainly producing instrumentals, producing rhythms, and all the artists that come to the studio as a hub, like people like Jack Harvey, Norris B, Matt Sam, and many, many more.
Does Matt Sam still come to the studio?
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's really good. I haven't seen him for ages.
Yeah, and we're still voicing tracks, and he's gonna put an album out soon.
Okay, that's
called Concrete Jungle.
Yes, I remember that one.
Yeah. So with this melting pot of artists, and because Bristol got lots of talent in the city, and St. Paul's Kumba Center is a nice like central like place where everybody can gravitate to. So what was the question?
Like what have you been doing with Yam and Banana?
Okay, so mainly like voicing, like producing rhythms and getting it voiced and releasing the albums.
So I could remember when I was working with your Yam and Banana and Dadara Studio, and I could remember Danny Ohm, or Dan as we call him. He produced this beat called Oi. Where you get
What
that
do you
beat
mean?
there? Oi. So what have you done with it? Have you sent it off? Have you produced it further or put it out? What have you done with it?
That's a bad tune, you know. That's bad in terms
So
of good.
Yes.
Yeah. So this song was performed in the last St. Paul's Carnival main stage in 2014, in front of a big crowd,
Yeah.
and on that PA system was heavy.
Yes, I could remember that. The crowd absolutely loved it. And
Yeah.
even up to today in 2017, it's not an aging song.
Yeah.
It goes forever and ever and ever. So I'm still waiting to
Yeah.
hear it like on the
More.
bigger
Yeah.
radio
Yeah.
stations
Definitely.
or,
Yeah.
you
It
know, and
it
put it out.
has.
And it doesn't necessarily need any lyrics because you know the way how you produced it is a song standing on its own. So it's
Yeah.
really cool.
But Matt Sam voiced that rhythm. It got like Matt Sam vocals in it, and the song was included in the very first release of out of the Yama Banana Productions and out of the Dada Ras studio,
Okay.
which was called Dada Ras Mixtape Number One. Is the
Okay.
first album that you can find in our Bandcamp, in the Dada Ras studio Bandcamp.
So have you done any other mixtapes since then as well? Or?
Not mixtapes, more like albums and singles. One rhythm albums, which is one instrumental voiced by many people.
Okay.
So it's a way that you get the most of one rhythm, one
Okay,
instrumental
yes,
rhythm.
I'm very
You can have, yeah, you can have. It's like Jamaicans invented that. With just one instrumental, you got like 10 different tracks with 10 different artists. And I've been mainly putting this kind of work out, and also singles, unique singles, some with Daddy Freddy or Jack Garvey or
That's what I know because I've heard along the grapevine that you all get a lot of international artists come up to the studio. So do you want to tell us the names of a couple of them?
well, so far there has been artists such as Anthony B, Blackout J.A., Jack Garvey, Norris B, Matt Sam, The Future Man, Rudy Lee, Bota Salaman, Celestine, Yuri Green, and the list goes on and on, really.
Yes, it's
Yeah.
really good because I know they're all really good.
We also,
talented artists
yeah,
as well.
also names like Perfect Gidimani and Fitawari in Future Man's album. I worked with people like Potential Kid. I mixed a tune with Golly Bop in it. So Sheldon Senior, this young guy, a star on the making called Splitsby,
Yes, I
very
heard this
talented.
movie. Oh my god, he's really good. And then there's another new kid on the block, and his name is Terrell.
Tirelli.
Yes,
Tirelli.
Yes, he is
Yeah.
so good. Like he's one of the best voices I've heard come out of Bristol in a very long time. So
Yeah.
it all sounds really exciting.
Actually, with Tirelli, yesterday we released a single of him featuring J0117, another guy like he's getting big in the grime scene in Bristol,
Okay.
and it's called No.
Okay.
And the video got released yesterday in Grime Daily YouTube channel,
Okay.
and it's a big tune.
Yeah, well, something to look forward to or look out for, people. And so I would like to thank you.
It's a
You-
pleasure, my
before
pleasure.
I do that though, what are your plans for, say, the next year as far as Yam and Banana and Dadara Studio go? Do you have any big plans or anything in the pipeline? Or
Yeah, in the pipeline we've got Matt Sam album, Norris B album coming very soon, which probably will be released through Urban Delight, label and promotion company based in London. A new one rhythm album called The Brand New Rhythm, with lots of artists in it. Some singles, some more rhythms on the making, so just yeah, lots of goodness and hard food style music coming on.
well, on that note, what I would like to say is, you know, you're very welcome to come down to 4 Our People Community channel,
Mm-hmm.
and bring some of your artists so that they could probably do live performances,
Mm-hmm.
so that people could see what they were in terms of the
Mm-hmm.
music and
Mm-hmm.
enjoy it,
Mm-hmm.
and through word of mouth or
Mm-hmm.
even just being on the tube.
Mm. Yeah,
And
definitely, definitely is a wonderful place to be and to help and promote and to empower the community and give a voice to people. And definitely, we will come with some
yes,
artists
please, I'd
around.
be very in welcome. Yeah,
Hmm.
love to have you on. So
Yeah.
thank you very much for coming down to For Our People TV.
TV.
Yeah, and it's the newest community channel television, and it's for everyday people. And so if you've got any interesting good news that you want to share with us, like Yuri Green just did from Yam and Banana, you're very welcome to come down. And also, Yuri, tell people how they could get in contact with you or where you're based, telephone number.
Um, I have a website. It's www.yamanbanana.org.
Say that again.
www.yamandbanana.org. O-R-G. And then I've got the Facebook, Yuri Green, U-R-I, green, like the color. Instagram, yeah. Many platforms, the online platforms that we know.
And
Yeah,
tell
and
us where you're based. So if anybody wanted like a really cool producer or just some advice and guidance within the new music career, they can come down and have a chat with you about how you can help them to get their career started or so yeah. So
I would say to come to the Kumba Center, Unit 9, in Hepburn Road.
are you always there every day or is it
Uh,
a specific time of the day or?
I'm mainly on the evenings, on the afternoons, evenings, I'm there. But then they can also contact me to yamanbananaproductions@gmail.com.
Okay, so you all heard that from Yuri's Yam and Banana Productions at gmail.com. If you've got any kind of questions that you want to find out about getting the lovely Yuri Green from Yam and Banana Productions to produce your tracks, if you're up and coming artist, or if you just want a general chat about the music industry, or you want a little bit of direction on how to move your career forward, you could find Yuri Green at Kumba Center, which is based on Hepburn Road. That's the alley between just across the road from Slicks. You come down, walk along. That's Hepburn Road. Kumba's on your left-hand side.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's Unit 9, and he's there in the afternoons. And so, yeah, check out Yuri Green and Yam and Banana. And on that note, I'd like to thank Yuri for being our very first interviewee on our channel. And I'm sure we will see a lot more of Yam and Banana production. Thank you, Yuri.
Thanks to you.
For coming. It's lovely having you.
My pleasure.
Yeah, I'd look forward to having you here again.
It will
Very
come back,
soon.
for sure.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, okay. See you again on the next segment, and I'm not sure what that's going to be as yet, but we'll keep you posted. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Good. Yeah. Yeah?
Yeah.
Hey, congratulations.
It was good.
Hey, the first program, the first interview.
There you go.
Nice. Did you stream it live or